With the release of the Cold War multiplayer beta, a lot of people have been speculating on what is the best gun. I played quite a few hours since the release of the beta, and for me this is a very close call between the MP5 and the Type 63. Today however we will be talking about the MP5 as I do believe it has a slight edge in the 6x6 game modes on this beta. The MP5 has an incredibly high fire rate and damage output. Even with little or no attachments, this gun does seem very reliable and is able to kill enemies very quickly. Of course, at short to mid range is where this gun really shines, but this gun can kill and do significant damage even at long range, providing you have the aim for it of course. This gun is also very light, which of course makes your movement speed a lot faster, which if you're anything like me means you can play a lot quicker and more aggressive. Of course, this gun does have some downsides however. For instance, I did find myself running out of ammo and needing to reload frequently. With only 30 rounds in the magazine, this has got me killed multiple times. The reload speed is also quite slow and would often leave me losing gunfights. However, as John Lennon once said, there are no problems, only solutions. And these solutions come in the form of attachments. Now, the attachments I have on my MP5 at the moment are not by any means what you should and should not have on. This is just what I found works for me best. Also be aware that I haven't fully leveled up this gun yet, so I'm sure in the future I'll change some of these attachments to something else. So first off, for the optic I like to use the Microflex LED. I don't think the optic really matters too much for this gun, but it does help for the mid to long range gunfights. Next I like to use the muzzle brake to help with the recoil control. Honestly the recoil isn't terrible on this gun, but again at mid to long range this attachment is very helpful. In the future I'll probably change this to a suppressor. As the minimap is such a huge part of this game, I think it will give you such an advantage to be able to keep off it, which is also why I use the perk Ghost. Next up I like to use the 9.5 inch extended barrel. This really helps with dealing damage quickly as it increases the bullet velocity, making the bullets travel faster, meaning more damage can be dealt in a short amount of time. On the underbarrel I like to use the foregrip, which again helps with the recoil control. As I mentioned with the extended barrel, it adds a bit more of an oomph to the gun, which can make the recoil just a little bit harder to control. However, with this foregrip you can counter that and keep the gun easy to control whilst firing. And finally for the magazine I'm currently using the Fast Mag. As I mentioned before, the reload speed is a little bit slow for this gun, and this increases the reload speed by 18%, which is really quite a significant amount. Bear in mind what I said at the start though, this is not all end all for the attachments for this gun. For instance, I'll probably swap out this Fast Mag for the 40 round Speed Mag as soon as I unlock it, just so I can have that little bit more ammo whilst also keeping the reload speed very fast. I do also sometimes like to put on the laser sight, which increases your hip fire accuracy, but at the moment I've decided to take this off just due to the fact that this gun is quite accurate from the hip anyway. I just don't think it's particularly necessary. Of course this is all down to your personal preference and playing style, this is just what works well for me. Anyway, that's all from me. I'm going to leave some raw gameplay running for the rest of this video just with me using that class setup. I'd love to know what guns you guys are enjoying using and how you feel about this beta as a whole. Personally I'm really enjoying it and I'm really looking forward to the full release of this game. In the meantime however, I will be making a similar video to this about the Type 63. So if you did enjoy this video and want to see more, please hit that like button and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. Thank you again so much for watching and have a good one.
We're losing this fight. Enemy down. Enemy spy plane inbound. counter spy plane established above. Multiple hostile spy planes detected. Throw a grenade.
Spy plane MTL 50%. Check.
Lethal out. We've taken the lead.
Naughty day.
Requesting spy plane testing.
Throw a frag. Enemy soldier. Field mics online. Stun sent.
Enemy target. Enemy target.
Enemy down. Field mics up.
Your field mic has been destroyed.
Artillery targeting. Kill. Nickel. Incoming artillery. Enemy spy plane inbound. Victory's close. Crush those commie bastards.
Artillery awaiting target coordinates. Spy plane standing by.
Task spy plane on the location.
Spy plane in the turn. We have eyes on. Solid copy. Spy plane
Hostile
flight
spy
on
plane
50%
established
online.
overhead. Fragmentation. Throw a grenade.
Thanks for the work. Spy plane ready.
Hostile artillery targeting. Nickel. Incoming artillery. Exactly how we planned it. Semper Occultus.